Here's the signpost, look, so I'd like you to turn left, please, onto the motorway.
Start indicating now.
Yeah.
Slowing down.
No, don't slow down.
Sorry.
You can pop it into third gear,
It's
though.
third, okay.
Yeah, we've had a call of a full vehicle road traffic accident which has happened on the Western Arm northbound, which is the link road coming from the M5 onto the M6. There are other patrols en route to it, but we've been told it is an injury road accident, so we're going up to have a look and see if we can assist in any way. Oh dear, he says there's a police car behind me.
I think it ought to be made an offence if people don't move out of the way of any emergency vehicle responding to an emergency incident.
This is another case of I can see the police car coming, but I've just got time to overtake yet another vehicle before I get out of the way. The majority of motorists will try and assist in some small way, even by just pulling onto the curb.
Because it's just to follow on. He is off the gas. He is off the gas a little bit.
Sorry. I was gonna
Nearly
go
missed
with
it
I
there.
did.
Right, just follow straight through. Look.
Ah, no. I wanted him fifth.
That's
I
it, you
missed
missed.
fifth.
Yeah, you...
This is where the problems start. It's so difficult when you've got two lanes of solid traffic and you are trying to squeeze your way up the middle of them. There's the roadworks assisting us. Up the close lane.
Keep your eye open for big holes.
Like this one. Just coming up to behind the scene. You can see. What would appear to have happened is in the tailback, the vehicles have come up behind other slow-moving traffic. The one at the front slowed, so 2 and 3, and the fourth one, for some reason, has just gone into the back and it's tail-to-nose shunt.
While accidents and traffic chaos are the province of the marked cars, the video unit in their unmarked BMW targets speeders and dangerous drivers.
Seems to be getting a bit impatient with the metro. Yeah. If he compounds what he's been doing by doing it again, he may well attract some attention.
See, he doesn't indicate, he just comes straight over.
Yes.
You've got to be more aware, really, on here. Because they just come across, don't they?
Yes, you've really got to be aware. The biggest problem is the lorries.
Yeah.
Now, when you go past a lorry, you'll find that it'll suck you in a little bit.
Yeah.
So grip the steering that little bit tighter.
Yeah. I can feel them pulling me in as I'm going past.
But some of them, they just don't look. They just pull out. The crowd, the lorry that's in front of them, there's not enough room, and then suddenly pull out without checking anything. Check over to your left-hand side. Keep to this lane. Don't cross over. Right, we can move back to the other lane when it's safe to do so.
Yeah, so that's quite clear.
Over we go then. Good.
It's here, isn't it, our stage?
Yeah. The bus left it a little bit late
It
to
did,
get
didn't
back
it?
in,
Sort of
didn't it? Yeah.
Just a little bit near.
Yeah.
Good morning. You just mainly shook up more than physical injury.
There's a woman in the white Mondeo estate, she's got a neck brace, so that's the only one that's injured, I think.
Well, I don't know, you don't look too bad, considering you've just been in what is quite a traumatic experience, really.
Absolutely, I've never ever been involved in an accident before.
Every driver is asked to provide a breath test to see if they've been drinking. People can still be over from the night before. It's a 0 reading. So at least we know that this lady hasn't got any alcohol in her breath. Soon have this cleared.
we get lots of accidents, and in some of them people get hurt. It's not a nice thing to see, but it's part of the job and we have to deal with it. And we have a change of circumstance where one's attracting attention more than the other. People fall over themselves to attract attention.
Fiesta driver's obviously leaning across to do something.
Right, intend to do a speed check on the vehicle. Nice bridge shadowed. He's in fact bulked slightly by a vehicle in front. We're travelling at 111 miles per hour just to close up to him. I'll let him run for a little while. Gives a more reflective average of his true speed. He's now accelerating 99, 100, 101. It's fairly obvious somebody travelling at this sort of speed is going to attract attention. Looking for a point now to terminate the check. The obvious one coming up is the shadow on the road surface under the bridge, clearly defined. Now we have an average of 98.35. We shall be speaking to this driver very shortly. He's not going to do it. Okay.
It's getting foggy.
It is, isn't it? The only thing I don't like is the rain. I hate the rain when it's really heavy, because the first night I drove home from work and it was teeming down with rain. It really scared me. I had the wipers on really fast.
Keep off to the wheel.
And I felt so nervous till I got home because I just didn't like it. How's your daughter getting on in the school?
Oh, fine, yeah, fine. Yeah, Ralph's decided what he's going to do, because you know he's the youth leader with the Salvation Army in London. He's actually going to become an officer, which in other words is going to be a vicar.
Oh, a vicar? Oh, God.
It is a police vehicle. You have tripped plenty of electronic equipment, and I would like you to come and have a look at it. Jump in the back a sec. Do you know why we've stopped you?
Was I going too close to a car in front?
No. You've got a speedometer in your vehicle. What was that indicating?
Don't know.
I think it's incumbent on you as a driver to know what's happening all around you at all times. I've actually done a speed check on you using a time distance speed measuring device. And the speed, which is quite clearly displayed down here on the screen, 98.35 miles per hour average. As an average speed, it means that there's going to be speeds lower and higher. So perhaps it's worth noting that the speeds were well in excess of 100 miles per hour at certain times during that check. And you then tell me that you're not aware of the speed you're travelling at. That in itself, to me, says that you're not driving with due care and attention.
Yes, it's 704 X-ray Foxtrot Mike. Any better, over?
I'm a bit tired as well.
Oh. Yeah.
Didn't work. I didn't go to sleep till.
As you normally do, over.
Yeah. You're digging a bit deeper and deeper hole for yourself, aren't you? Because if you say you're tired, why are you driving? I should point out to you that magistrates are under an obligation to consider disqualification immediately a speed limit is exceeded by 30 or more miles per hour. If we'd have done a following speed check using the speedometer, we would have been quoting speeds between 96 and 104 miles per hour. Now that would have guaranteed the magistrates thinking about a disqualification. As it is, the speed that will be going on the report is 98.35. So the machine is always lenient in the driver's favour. At the end of the day, the buck stops with your right foot. Time to look in the mirror and say, there's the problem with the trouble. That's my trouble, me. Breakfast.
Indeed.
You see the number of red BMWs that are around. Potentially every one of those is an unmarked police video car. You get people racing about, all it does is disturb the traffic flow and people get heated. They don't get to where they're going as quickly. Doesn't achieve anything. And at the end of the day, often we get the problems to clear up. The old brush and shovel job to sweep up the broken glass, the broken cars, and the broken bodies.
It's quite busy, isn't it?
It is busy, yeah.
It's not too bad though. Dee-dee-dee. You haven't sang any of your songs to me. You usually sing your songs.
No, I know.
I miss you singing.
Just watch your positioning.
Yeah.
You're
I
just
do.
into
I
the
keep
middle of the
drifting,
road.
don't I?
Yeah, bring it back again to the
Okay.
left. The next port of call is Crawley service station.
A cup of tea and a slice of cake. It used to be parking.
Okay, that'll do nicely.
I've loved it. It's absolutely brilliant. But it's just that the lorries are very, very daunting. I didn't like the lorries at all. They're just so big, and as you're going past them, you can feel the car pulling into the left of them. And I don't like that. That's frightening. But the power and they're going really fast. It's great. I love it.
There was that place where you touched the wheel to get onto the motorway.
Oh, I missed the sign. I didn't see the motorway sign. Ralph was telling me, but because it wasn't a very big enough sign to say motorway, I was carrying on going straight round, and Ralph had to grab my wheel and pull me over to the left-hand side. Sorry.
Marks out of 10, I think, for the first time on the motorway, I'd probably give it about 7.5. Because that's not too bad, considering it's a bit nervous.
Yeah.